So this past weekend, I got to coach someone, really young, beautiful gal. We were talking about relationships, and this is the first time she and her boyfriend ran into kind of one of their big, I'm going to call it, hiccups. She admitted that this was kind of the first biggest discussion slash disagreement that they had in a little over a year of dating one another. And when talking about relationship, I asked her what it was about relationship that was important to her, why it is that she wanted a relationship, wants to be in a relationship right now, and what it means for her. And she just said that she wants to just be able to love somebody or have someone love her actually the way that she loves people. And she loves showing love to people. She shows her love by acts of service. That's pretty much her love language. And she loves doing nice things and great things and is just such a loving, kind, thoughtful human being. And that's how she loves. And she just said, I just want to be loved the way that I love someone. And I said, absolutely. And that is so beautiful and such a wonderful gift to be able to love people and to receive that back as well. And I asked her, I said, let me ask you something. When was the last time that you loved yourself the way that you love other people? And she said that she doesn't know. She can't remember when it was that the last time that she loved herself that way. And she also said she doesn't even know what that would even look like or how to even begin to love herself. And so we had a great conversation about self love, a healthy self love. And so it was very interesting. My husband and I had a conversation about, he asked me, what are the top 3 points that you would say would be important for someone to learn how to begin loving themselves? And so I shared that I believe the top 3 things that are important, of course, there are a lot of things that are important with healthy love for yourself. But the top 3 that I came up with since he asked me that question was number 1, acceptance. And what I mean by acceptance is accepting where you're at and who you are right here, right now, at this point of your life. Not looking at the regrets of the past or not looking at the potential of the future of who you could be or what you're aspiring to be, but right here, right now, truly, truly accepting who you are. And that includes any mistakes of the past and maybe even some things that you might regret. Now, I personally, as a side note, believe that regret serves no purpose. It's baggage that we don't need to carry. But some people have not learned to maybe let go of some of the baggage of the past. So I would say acceptance of the right here, right now, of who you are at this point, at this juncture in life, whatever your station is, meaning, whether you have a job, whether you don't have a job, whether you're the CEO, or whether you are, the person behind the front desk, or the most obscure person in the background of a company, or whatever it is, whatever your station is in life, just acceptance of who you are. The next thing would be surrender. And when I say surrender, I mean surrendering control, surrendering trying to control all the things, how people think about you, what people feel about you, what people say about you. Um, Surrendering control of the coulda, shoulda, woulda, The surrendering control of I need to do this or be this or have this. So I would say that is step number 2, or a second important point in self-love. And a third would be to have grace. And it goes again with the self-acceptance, but grace, having grace for who you are right here, right now, having grace for the mistakes that you might have made, or the poor choices that you've made in life, or the not wise decisions. Everything that you have done has brought you to this point, at this juncture in your life. The knowledge, the information, the wherewithal that you had in your past prior to this second is what brought you to this place. And so having grace for the times that you were in error, in judgment, or in error of decisions that maybe were not the best decisions for you. So having grace for yourself, knowing that you are an imperfect being, accepting the fact that you are an imperfect being, but your perfection comes from Christ. So surrendering would also mean surrendering to the fact that there is a higher power, surrendering to the fact that there is a higher calling. Some people call it universe. For me, it's God. Or some people, whatever their higher calling or higher being, spirit or source. But there is a surrendering to a higher calling, a higher being that is out of our control, that is not for us to control. And the last thing I would say is a bonus one would be gratitude. Having gratitude each and every day for the littlest things bring you to a place of peace and presence. So when you are present in the moment, you're not living in fear of the future, or you're not living in the regret of the past. So you're not experiencing any of those emotions, fear or anxiety or anxiousness, nor are you feeling guilt or shame or regret. So having a practice, a daily practice, a multiple daily practice of gratitude in your heart, in your life, will help in, again, looking at the things that will allow you to be grateful for, thankful for who you are, for those that are around you, for maybe even the things that you have, but allowing yourself to be present. That is the greatest gift that you could give yourself, is to be present with yourself and to be present with your creator. That's where love begins. And this is what I shared with that beautiful young woman that I was speaking to this weekend about self-love. I said, as much as we all desire someone in our life that will love us exactly as we are, for exactly who we are, and accept us for exactly who we are. But we cannot expect someone to do that for us. We have to do that for ourselves first. And the greatest foundation of love in a relationship is love for yourself, and creating that healthy relationship with our creator. As a Christian woman, and this young lady is a Christian woman herself, I said to her that my greatest wish for her would be that she would practice and develop a relationship with herself that is so healthy, that is so solid, and that is so grounded in who she is, from who her creator says she is, that no matter what, with or without the significant other in her life, or any other significant other for that matter, or any other person, that she would be so grounded in who she is and in her healthy love for herself that nothing would shake her. And that with or without another human being, she is good. She is well. She is pono. That she is well in her soul. So I pray that for you as well, my friends. And I love you. I hope that you enjoyed today's message coming to you special from Hawaii. This is one of my favorite beaches here. It's called Kaimana Beach. And I'll leave showing you a little bit of some views from this beach here. But I love you, friends. And remember, I'm here to just help you, encourage you, and love you, and inspire you to live different. Bye for now.